We tend to view geography as something permanent. After centuries of exploration, humans have mapped nearly every reef, coastline, and jagged rock, leaving very few blank spaces on the globe. So when analysts checking satellite data spot a massive, dark shape breaking the surface hundreds of kilometers from the nearest coast, the first assumption is an error, a software glitch, a stray cloud, or perhaps corrupted data. But the next satellite pass confirms it. Shipping vessels soon report a steaming landmass standing where, 24 hours earlier, there was only deep ocean. In a single day, the illusion of a finished world is shattered. A brand new piece of Earth has arrived, creating an immediate vacuum of knowledge that scientists must scramble to fill. As the news spreads, the internet fills with claims of secret military projects and returning lost continents. Meanwhile, research teams drop everything, charting immediate courses to the middle of the sea. Beyond the science, a geopolitical scramble begins. Neighboring nations deploy maritime lawyers and military patrols, hoping to secure a legal claim to this unmapped territory and its potential resources. While human governments argue over mining rights and borders, the island itself remains indifferent to their rules. It continues to shift and grow, proving that ownership is difficult to maintain when the ground refuses to stay still. To understand how an island can appear overnight, we have to look toward the seabed. Eventually, a single eruption breaches the surface. The pressure drops, the water boils, and the peak is reborn as dry land. This overnight appearance is the final stage of a silent construction project thousands of years in the making. The first people to land find an alien environment. This is a sterile world of warm black rock, completely devoid of life or history. Yet the colonizers arrive almost immediately. Microscopic bacteria and fungal spores drift in on the wind and sea spray, latching on to the porous stone. Within weeks, lichens and mosses take hold. They slowly break the volcanic rock down, grain by grain, forming the island's first thin layer of soil. This new soil allows seeds to take root, some floating in from distant continents, others dropped by the thousands of seabirds that now use the cliffs as a sanctuary. Scientists are watching thousands of years of evolution unfold in a few months, using the island as a real-time laboratory for how life conquers a dead world. Walking here is a constant risk. The ground behaves like wet clay. Every storm reshapes the coastline, and entire cliffs can collapse into the sea without warning. Geologists navigate this shifting ground to collect samples of the newly hardened lava, searching for clues trapped within the stone. Inside this hours-old lava, they find tiny crystals that originated deep inside Earth's mantle millions of years ago. These minerals are deep time capsules. They carry chemical signatures that reveal the extreme temperatures and pressures of the planet's interior, dating back to a time before dinosaurs existed. The youngest piece of land on Earth has become one of its oldest storytellers, carrying physical evidence from a time billions of years before humanity. Not all of these islands survive. Many are made of soft ash and loose rock, which the ocean patiently erases within months, leaving behind nothing but open water once again. But those that harden can become permanent. They cool, grow forests, and stabilize, eventually becoming the lush paradises we see on our maps. Every ancient island we know today began exactly like this, as a violent flow of smoking lava surrounded by an endless sea. The stable ground we live on was once a chaotic, unmapped anomaly. Imagine future generations living on this island, accepting its forests and harbors as ordinary features of a world that didn't exist during their grandparents' lives. It's a reminder that we don't live on a finished world. The ground beneath us is constantly moving, cooling, and rebuilding itself. Somewhere in the dark depths of the ocean tonight, the Earth is already building the next island, waiting for the moment it will rise and rewrite our maps all over again.